Welcome, Cancer, to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love, and Healing Tarot. How are you? Hope all is well. And today we're going to do some readings that are going to have a lot of different aspects in it, okay? So whether it's healing, love, a general message, messages from your higher self, messages from your future self, animal spirits, it's all here, okay? So let's begin with what energy, what spirit guide is here to help you, Cancer, to get through this week, perhaps. What has been going on that has maybe given you a little bit of insecurity, maybe fear, doing something different, finding your authentic self, I believe, finding and shifting. Something is on the shelf here. Flight. Wow. So this is about letting go. This is about taking flight, going easy. You know, there's something here that's happened with you, Cancer, some emotional issue, and it could be with family, could be with people at work. I'm not sure, but you're definitely want to let go, and there's a fear there. Perhaps, you know, you have to take it in divine timing, easy, and maybe even some forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and forgiveness of others as well that might be involved in this flight. You know, you want to you just want to go away, you want to get out of it, you know, but sometimes the only way to get out of it is to go within, you know, so that you can let go of whatever it is that doesn't support you anymore. You know, you need to go find what the truth is, what you feel is your authentic self, the real person, what you feel comfortable with. And so letting go, being at ease with yourself, and self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others of what happened, since you want to take this flight. So there might be a lot of air energy here, but let me also see what animal spirit might be comforting this also reading that might be here to give us some information on what it is that you might need to do, or what kind of support is it that you can also give yourself. So let's see what animal spirit is coming out into this reading for Cancer. So the animal that energy that's coming out is the alpaca. So willpower, stamina, purpose. What is your purpose? Are you looking for purpose in your life, Cancer? Have you lost your sense of purpose? What is it that you want to do? And sometimes when we lose our sense of purpose is because we're not living our authentic self or authentic life. We're on a superficial level, okay? So this is about you finding you, okay, in the best way. And so what is it that needs to be healed right now for you, Cancer? What is it that needs to be healed in a way that might help you also let go, you know, and go within? Let's see, what else is there? It's definitely, I feel, about loving more parts of your life that you've let go of that perhaps are not with you right now. But I think that, you know, you need to let go of the things that have kept you from the things that you really love and your true self. Okay, so let's see, what is it that you need to heal? What is the key? Past life karma. So these are cycles, you know, that we go through, you know, 12 months of the year, years, decades, we go through cycles. So there's a definite energy surrounding you right now. I'm going to read this. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you right now. The person or situations that you're trying to let go of or take a flight of. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lessened perspective. Okay, taking ownership for your part and forgiveness. Yeah. And the key in releasing past life karma is forgiveness. Okay, so definitely is the main card that came out is about past life energy that keeps repeating itself, and it's time to let go of it, okay? And it's only through our self-forgiveness and forgiveness of the situation that it dissipates like that, all right? Is there any other energy that can help you get through this, perhaps, Cancer? Let's see in the key of this all if there is any challenge and maybe even energy that could even possibly assist you to be more aware of as well. So let's see. What is Cancer looking for right now? Your soul tribe. So you've been even with people that aren't really on your level. You don't feel comfortable with these people anymore. So finding your soul tribe is a blessing. It's a strengthening of who you are, because you all connect at the heart level, at the soul level. Okay. So this is a time for you to reach out and explore. Yeah, take a flight, let go, and see where your energy goes, right? Where your love goes is where love goes with the flow, right? So know that once you start letting go of what's not supporting you, what is not you, you will start to find more people that are familiar and who you feel safe with and who you could trust, okay? So you have to follow your heart, and you will find a way to connect with your soul tribe on a very, very simple way. It's people who may just come your way, passing in the street, maybe it's a neighbor you haven't talked to, maybe it's someone that is going to appear out of nowhere and you connect, okay? So you have to, be patient for that. That is requiring a lot of patience. So know that you are definitely flying out, getting away. You want more, authenticity in your life. You want to feel at home here, okay? So I'm going to pull out some tarot here. Some 3 cards here. I'm going to pull out some tarot that will help us also with finding out the energy that's here that represents you. It's what possibly is in your heart of hearts, and any potential that we might want to look at, okay? And if there's anything here that we can also help you with. So let's see what that is, Cancer. So we have the Hermit. Yeah, so the Hermit is all about, shedding light on what is not being looked at, really going deep within. This is a time to be still. Maybe it is time to get into your shell, because this is a time for you to really look at new things within you that, have come up to the surface, for clearing and for letting go and for healing. And so the Hermit is definitely you right now. You are definitely the hermit in the crab, the hermit, right, in your little shell. So that's a good place for you to be right now. Perfect place for you to be when you're going through some changes and shifts in your life. And what is in the heart of hearts? The 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands, I feel in your heart and your mind are not in agreement right now. There's conflict between you and your heart, okay? Your mind and your heart are not in agreement. There's some self-conflict here. And like I said, I think it's fear of letting go of what you want to let go of. But, look at it that you've learned from it. It's taught you something. You never totally let go of the past. It becomes a part of you because you've learned from those situations and people and connections, relationships. You've learned from all of them. So they are part of you as lessons, information, wisdom that you earn from it, growth, okay? So never look at it that way. It's like putting on a new shoe, putting on a new garment, your real garment, you're waking up. Look at it that way. And the potential here could be that the 9 of Cups. This is your potential of total happiness here with yourself. The cups are all about, it's an emotional happiness here. You gained a lot of, perspective on what self-love is, loving your life, okay? Cancer, it's about loving your life right now, that you want to change, that you want better things in your life to come your way. And the only way that's going to happen is if you let go of things that don't work, that have been superficial, and we all learn, we've all been taught that logic is the way of life, but it's not. Logic is part of that, but it's love, it's seeing clearly, it's knowing truth. When you have truth, you never have to question it, right? So let's see what your higher self or your spirit, your messages from above want to give you on this situation, on Cancer's shift of authenticity, of letting go of the past karmic cycles and finding truth and being at home in your heart, what does the higher self or the spirit guides from above us want to tell you? It says, don't settle. Don't accept your current circumstances as the best you'll ever have. Don't be afraid to start over. So it's everything we've been saying here, Cancer. Don't be afraid to start over. It's time that you released the past karmic cycles and, settled yourself with them. Forgiveness is exactly what we want, to achieve. And if you're a star seed or a light worker or a grid worker, I'm going to pull a card for you as well and see where in the spectrum of the star seed mission that you're on, what is it that is also a message for you in your mission here as a star seed or light worker, grid worker, earth keeper. This is all important because a lot of us are here for that reason. If you're watching me, that means you may be one of them or know that you are. So let's see what they have. What does our star family want you to know? Okay, so it's the seal of Venus. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. It's about elemental magic, self-love, and protection. So along with all of this, Venus is still in your sign right now, because last week, I know if I did a reading on you, you remember that there was a portal that opened where Venus connected with Taurus, but know that that's a very potent energy that could still be around you right now. Self-love is the biggest key for all of us to be in our most authentic self. So, also know that elemental magic is about going out into nature and connecting with it. And nature will tell you everything that you want to know, but you have to sit still and quiet. There's no prayer. The prayer is sitting still. All right. Let's see what the angels want us to know. I'm going to pick an angel number from the angel deck here, and these are numbers that could relate to something that you have seen already or will be seeing in the near, I don't know, in the next day or two or a week. These numbers may come up for you, but let's see what the numbers here, what are the angel numbers? What is it that we could also add to this reading for you, Cancer, in helping you move on into your higher self, more authentic self. Let's see. What is the number for you that would help you here? 808. It's about ancestors. Very interesting. Balance, power, struggle. Okay, so there's hope here in your ancestor. And there's warnings here about people that are around you right now. I don't feel that they are the best company that you should be around. I feel that there's a lot of negative energy around you, but you are so, you have a very empathic, energy system. And I think that you've absorbed a lot of that. And so pay close attention to the people in your life surrounding and also your physical health. I think that there's a lot of energy here, but you've got to bring it into balance. There's a struggle here, I feel, of, ancestral energy or people around you that are just not, the people that you should be around. This is just a little bit of, not even a warning, but an alert. This to me is an alert to be careful and communicate very clearly with these people. Keep very healthy boundaries until you are ready to fly out, to move out, settle the score, settle things before you start to move out, because you don't want to be running away and doing anything until you've cleared the past. Okay, that's a cycle that you might keep repeating. You keep bumping into the same people all the time because you're not clearing the past. You're not really living your authentic self. Within your authentic self, there is more love and more higher energy. So that lower energy is keeping you in a place of, you're not happy. But this is what you can have if you follow the path of forgiveness and healing. And for the future self, I want to give you one more message from the future self. These are really, really important messages for the end of this reading. So I hope you've stuck around for this final message from the future self for Cancer. What does the future self for Cancer want us to know? Remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real. You are definitely going to get out of this, because I see that you are in a cloud, Cancer. You are in a very big cloud here, and these shadows aren't real. They're not yours. You know, you're a very empathic person, and so I think you've accumulated things that are not yours. So let go, step away, keep healthy boundaries, and really take your time and you know, withdraw. You know, go in and clear the space, all right? And then go and find your happiness with the 9 of Cups that's waiting for you, all right? So anyway, hope to see you next week. Have a great, great week, Cancer. Wishing you the best. Bye.